Yeah, when I first arrived in Portugal, I thought Portugal's pretty cool. But after a bit more exploration and some thought, I've come to the conclusion that it's an amazingly livable and beautiful country. Hey there, my friends. So, just before the pandemic, I was reading a novel called The Pilgrim by Paulo Coelho, which I do recommend. And the novel was based on a pilgrimage trek known as the Camino de Santiago, of which there are many routes all around Europe, Western Europe, and they end up in Santiago de Compostela in Spain. So I read that book while I was trekking in Nepal. So I was reading a book about a trek while I was doing a trek. Trekception. But today I tell you that I'm here on the Camino de Santiago. I've got my pilgrim passport. Except I will not be trekking the Camino, I will be cycling it. So, this is the guest house. Only 10 euros to stay here, so that's a lot better than what I've been paying for hostels. How'd you like to bloody live here? Don't think I've seen too many houses that close to the ocean. This whole stretch now, I think it's going to be a pretty easy commute because I believe it's relatively flat. I don't even have to use the map because there's signs everywhere. And the guest houses are so cheap. It's gonna be a good way to finish Portugal, I think. Or an easy way at least. A comfortable way. Let's get back on me rig. I'd not anticipated this. Just a bit of a push. Whooshka. Yeah, when I first arrived in Portugal, I thought Portugal's pretty cool. But after a bit more exploration and some thought, I've come to the conclusion that it's an amazingly livable and beautiful country. And you got this nice, not overly developed coastline, and just inland up this whole coast is just lush hinterland. The cost of living's not too bad. The infrastructure is pretty good. It's Western Europe. So yeah, it's no wonder that a lot of expats and digital nomads are flocking here to set up a bit of a life. And if I admit it, it's a potential future destination for myself to stay for some time if they will allow me. I found some friends on the Camino for a short while.
Hello.
Do you want to introduce yourselves?
Hello, my name is Kimberly. I'm hiking to Santiago.
My name is Elena. I finished today. It's my last day.
I'm so sad.
But next summer, I'm sure I will be also on Camino de Santiago.
Yeah. Well, you were supposed to be finished yesterday, weren't you? And then you decided to walk further.
Yes, 2 days
You
more.
couldn't get enough.
Yeah, I
More
stopped.
friends.
Oh, and we got the Colombianos aquí.
Family. Yeah.
Good times.
Good times.
Alright, so we've been going through these quaint little towns. Hello! We're going through these quaint little towns. I've been walking a bit with my new friends and we had discussed many topics in regards to the nature of consciousness and what exists, which is what you talk about when you trek. And now I have left them. Oh, it was just Kimberly at the end because Elena finished the trek early. And now I'm back on the bike to make more ground. So I'll probably cycle another 40 kilometers or something today, depending on what the time is. And then I'll find hopefully another €10 guest house. But yes, if you are heading to Europe and you have a few weeks spare, I definitely recommend doing one of these Camino de Santiago's. There's other people doing them. You meet a lot of other cool travelers. The people in the towns are very helpful as well. And yeah, I imagine the other routes are a lot more remote and rural as well. I guess this coastal route would be the most built up, but still these towns are very small, very sort of local vibes. So how good's this? It was supposed to rain for like a week straight, and now the clouds have just almost completely disappeared. And she's blue. You're my boy, Blue. You're my boy. I'm actually not supposed to be riding along these boardwalks here, but I have a new policy with the bike, which is better to beg for forgiveness rather than ask permission. And I've implemented this policy because I was reflecting upon the only times I've ever had a problem with the bike, like with permission to do things, is when I've actually asked if I can do it. Like when I was in staying at a hostel in Valencia. Like when I was staying at a hostel once, I asked ahead if I can bring my bike. It's the only time I ever did, and they charged me €10 to store it. And then again yesterday, I went into the Decathlon store to buy a gas stove, and I normally just go in, put my bike at the front of the store if there's room, so I don't have to lock it up outside because it has all my stuff on it. And this time I just went and asked the security guard if I can leave it there, and he said no. Well, but I argued with him for a bit, and then he eventually gave me 5 minutes to do my shopping. But yeah, so based on this sample size of 2 in this case study, it is better just to do it, just to wheel the bike in. Otherwise it gives people a chance to throw their weight around. Alright, I thought I stitched myself up here, but by not following the boardwalk, but it looks like there's a way through over this little Humpty Hump. And this shit is still the best. You see, this is the happy middle ground of Portugal. Whereas at home they would have set up 6-foot fences and made me do a 2-kilometer detour. Here they just wave you straight on through the roadworks and off you go. There you go. Same in Spain and Portugal. Not too safe, not too dangerous. The middle way. Just having a little rest here by this bushy cobble part. Probably done about 50 kilometers now. The first 25 kilometers I was just pushing the bike, walking with Eleanor and Kimberly, which is kind of actually exhausting considering there's so much weight on the bike. Whew. I'm in a mystical forest. I'm liking that. It's just this Camino has now become some sort of mystical bushwalk. And that's what it's all about. I mean, not ideal for cycling, but ticks all the other boxes. Oh. Yeah, this part is not suitable for a fully loaded touring bike, but it's an absolutely beautiful spot. But yes, in summary, I'm glad I'm here, but hope it doesn't continue like this for too much longer. I will just go for a little wander down yonder. It was very, very nice. Damn, I wish I had some food. I would just camp here tonight. This is such an amazing spot. But I am hungry. I've just wrangled myself up some ingredients to make a very simple pasta. €3 worth of ingredients, bag of pasta, tube of tomato paste and a solitary onion. Oh, and some cheese of course. So we're going to cook that up. 5 kilometers to get to the guest house and then we shall be finished for the day. We got some down. Nearly there. Ooh. Oh, woo. Come on.
You want a massage?
Do I want a massage?
Yes.
Oh, how much is it?
If not, I'm going home.
Okay.
It's a physical therapist.
Oh wow.
I wait.
How much do you charge?
10 euros.
10 euros?
Yes.
Yes, please.
Okay, I wait.
Okay, amazing.
Take
Yeah.
a shower.
Yeah, that would be probably better for you, wouldn't it?
Pronto, tá.
Oh yeah, cool. Okay.
Because German is very difficult. German is so easy.
Just gonna stick a camera in everyone's face for a moment.
How much are you gonna pay us for this?
When I get more than 65 followers, I'll give you.
Yes, and you will.
Or you will get paid to bring the YouTube.
Okay, yeah. I'm social worker. I don't know where I'm getting the business idea.